kilo ohm resistor connected between ground and its inverting input, and the 100 kilo ohm resistor between its output and its inverting input. Find the output voltage when a 2 millivolt signal. Yes, Martinson.
We have negative 4 millivolts.
That's incorrect. Signal is applied directly to the non-inverting input of the op-amp. Contestants don't want this one. The right answer is 6 millivolts. Last one for the round. A particle moves with constant acceleration I minus j meter per second squared. Find the velocity of the particle 15 seconds after its velocity attains negative 6I. Walter.
We have 9I minus 15J, all in meter per second.
You're right. And that's the end of the second round. We are at the top of round 3. Round 3 has the problem of the day. At stake in this round is the Prudential Life Insurance and SMQ Star. The star of 10 points for the problem of the day, and at this stage it's worth 2,800. So we are grateful to Prudential Life Insurance Ghana for the NSMQ Star. Prudential Life Insurance Ghana for every cover the problem of the day so that we can read it together. We are just reading at this stage. Problem of the day. In a potentiometric titration in the laboratory, a student observes the progress of uric acid, hydroxide by adding an increase increasing amount of the base into the acid in a conical 1.0 times 10 raised to the power -5. Contestants, this is your problem of the day. You may now begin. Please stop writing and resume your seats. The contestants have presented their answers. Before I award the points, let's look at the suggested solution from the consultants. This is a problem from chemistry. So there's a titration in the lab. Students observe the progress of the reaction between hydrofluoric acid and potassium hydroxide, increasing amounts of base one after the other. The first one is to find the pH of the acid before addition of the base. Okay, so before adding the base, what we need is, you can do a quick equation, right? So HF plus H2O going reversibly to H3O plus F minus, or HF going reversibly to H plus F minus. The steps are worth some points. Huh? So if you do something like this, I'll be happy to give you 1 point. Then, in that case, if you want to get the concentration of H3O plus from our equation, you know that we'll need the square root of the H3O plus concentration, the H3O plus multiplied by the dissociation constant, which was given as 1.0 times 10 to the power negative 5. So square root of all of that. So we will have a square root of 0.10 multiplying 1.0 times 10 to the power negative 5. And so you get concentration of H3O plus being 1.0 times 10 to the power negative 3 per decimeter cubed. And you know to get the pH negative log to the base 10, the things that you people like. So you do that and you get a pH of 3. Okay, all of this. So 1 point for the equation, another point for the calculation using the dissociation constant, and then the final answer for pH, another point. So 3 points were at stake here. Now, question 2, contestants were to find the concentration of the salt present at the equivalence point. Now, at the equivalence point, both acid and base will be consumed. The only thing you'll see is the salt and the water that's present. Again, you have an equation, HF plus KOH going reversibly to give KF plus H2O. That's all that you're expecting, please. Okay, so basically what we need to do is to find the volume of the base that is required. You have enough information to do that. If you look at the values, you can take 20 times 0.10 divided by 0.025, and this will give you 80 centimeter cubed. 80 centimeter cubed, that is the volume of the base that is required because we use the values for the base. And so the total volume will be the 80 plus the 20 we started out with to get 100 centimeter cubed. Again, points will be gathered along the way. The equation, 1 point, volume of base, 1 point, volume of the total mixture, 100 centimeter cubed. That's also worth 1 point. And then finally, the concentration of KF is going to be 2 divided by 100 to give 0.020 mole per decimeter cubed. That's the final answer to give 1 more point, giving a total of 4 points there. Now, contestants, last thing they were to do was to find the concentration of the base present, if any, after 180 centimeter cubed of it has been added. Okay, so again, we look at what happens after 180 centimeter cubed. You can have an equation, HF plus KOH going reversibly to KF plus H2O. Now you keep track of the millimoles of each of these things that is being formed. So you have 2 for the HF, 2.0 millimole. The KOH is 4.5 millimole. So the concentration of KOH is going to be 2.5 over 200, and this is 0.0125 mole per decimeter cubed. And if you want to use the two significant figures, you can go to 0.013 mole per decimeter cubed. Again, each of the steps, right? So you have the equation, 1 point. You have the calculation, 1 point. Final answer, 1.3 points, giving a grand total of 10 points. Now, contestants, let's see what you were up to. Osei, first one, didn't see any equation. You just launched into some calculations. And I'm not even sure exactly what it is you are calculating. So for number one, unfortunately, you arrived at pH of 6. No, that's not correct. And so I can't give you any points for number one. For number two, I see you with the equation. That gives you 1 point. You are doing some calculations, but honestly, it did not help at all, because at the end of the day, you didn't get the right answer that was expected. And at the 3, you did not attempt. And so I have to give you 1 point, 1 out of 10. Achimota School. You didn't have any trouble with the first one. So I should give you 3 points for that. The second one, you have an equation there, although you don't tell us that you have started. They are not numbered. So it's hard for me to guess exactly what you're going to do. I'm going to penalize you 1 point for this, because I'm helping you out by guessing that you started the second one, not the third one, right? So I'll penalize you 1 point for that, but you have a final answer, which I will accept, and you have the equation. How you miraculously got to that point, I don't know either. And so I will give you 1 point for at this stage to add to the 3 that you have. You didn't attempt the third one. So you have 4 out of 10. Kumasi High. For the first one, you were able to do some things. And you do have the pH of 3. You do have the calculations right, although I did not see the equation. Did you have an equation? No. Okay. So that leaves you 2 there. Then you had no trouble. You went through the thing and did what you're supposed to do. You had the final answer to be right as well. That's 4 points. And the third one, you did not attempt. And so that leaves you with 6 out of 10. Begin the next round. All three schools would like to effect some substitutions. So let's start with Kumasi High School. Rati, it's been a pleasure having you. See you next time. And we have Mark Joel joining us. You are welcome, Mark Joel. Hey, who are you? I haven't called you. You are welcome. Yes. Achimota School. Bakita, it's been a pleasure. All the best to you. Replacing him is Kenneth. You are welcome, Kenneth. Richmond. We shall miss you. That's round 4. In this round, I'm going to be presenting you with statements. When you receive a statement, please consider the statement carefully and let me know whether it's true or false. If you're right, 2 points. If you're incorrect, you lose a precious point. You may choose not to respond, in which case the other schools may choose to ring and attempt an answer. If the answer is right, 2 full points. If not, there's that penalty, 1 point. Best wishes, everyone. I'm starting with you again, Osei Kyeretwie. But before I come to you, there is a preamble to all schools, a short one, after which I will give you up to 30 seconds for this statement. Okay? Up to 30 seconds. All right, so this is the preamble. A copper wire carries a constant current of 8 amperes. That's a preamble. I hope you got it. Okay. So, Osei Kyeretwie, electrons flow through the wire at the rate of 5 times 10 raised to the power 19 per second. Williams, true. Yes. The electric charge on the copper wire changes at a steady rate of positive 8 coulomb per second. Walter.
True.
No, it's a false statement. With the same preamble. The electric charge on the copper wire changes at a steady rate of negative 8 coulomb per second. Mark Joel.
False.
Yes. Next set, 30 seconds again. 64x cubed minus 27y cubed is equal to the expression 4x minus 3y multiplying the expression 16x squared plus 12xy plus 9y squared. Williams?
True.
Yes. (125x cubed plus 8y cubed is equal to the expression 5x minus 2y multiplying the expression 25x squared plus 10xy minus 4y squared. Yes, Kenneth?
False.
You're right. (27x cubed plus 125y cubed is equal to the expression 3x plus 5y multiplying the expression 9x squared minus 15xy plus 25y squared. Mark Joel?
It's true.
Yes. The next set comes with a preamble to all schools. Preamble. For a reaction at equilibrium, increasing the concentration of reactants results in, that's the preamble. I hope you got it. Again, for a reaction at equilibrium, increasing the concentration of reactants result in, all right. Osei Kyeretwie. Kenneth?
False.
Yes. With the same preamble. Preamble. The following pair of hormones are antagonistic, meaning they have opposite effects. To each other. Is that preamble okay? Again, okay. The given pair of hormones are antagonistic meaning having opposite effects. to each other. I hope you got it this time. All right. So your pair, insulin and glucagon. Yes, Mark Joel.
It's true.
Yes. Osei Kyeretwie. The heat capacity of an object is a measure of maybe you were thinking about specific heat. If the difference of two integers is odd, then Osei Kyeretwie, both numbers are odd. Williams.
False.
Yes. At least one of the numbers is odd. Yes, Kenneth?
False.
Yes. One number is odd and the other even. Mark Joel?
True.
Yes. Osei Kyeretwie. Carbon 11 is a positron emitter. Williams.
False.
No. Sodium 25 is a negative beta emitter. Walter?
False.
No. Argon 42 is a positron emitter. Mark Joel?
It's false.
Yes. Last set of statements for the round. Last set. Osei Kyeretwie. A floral formula does not give information about placentation and estivation of a flower. Williams?
True.
Yes. A floral formula does not give information about ovary position in a flower. Yes, Kenneth? Last statement. A floral, and that's the end of the fourth round. Osei Kyeretwie Senior High School has 21 points. Kumasi High School has 25 points. Achimota School has 34 points. Round 5. Remember what I said about the Gold Super Bonanza? In this round, that is where we have the Gold Super Bonanza. If you solve all 4 riddles, you get 2,000 Ghana cedis. If you solve 3 out of the 4, you get 1,600 Ghana cedis. If you solve 2, you get 1,000. And if you solve 1, you get 500. I know you're going to be working towards this, right? Right? Good. All right. So in this round, I'm going to be reading out clues. Your objective is to solve the riddle. In order to solve a riddle, you must ring for it. May I please hear your bell? Kumasi High School. Thank you. Yours. Achimota School. Thank you. And you also. Secretary. If you continue another object, yes, Walter.
Parabola.
No. Okay. I am closed. I have an eccentricity that is greater than 0, but less than unity. So who am I? Yes, Martinson.
Madam, we have ellipse.
You're right.